Hello, I'm ET69, and finally after 4 days of release I could bring you the new M4A2E1 video. But before we start, this is just a little video, my first ever video. Just look at the abuse I'm getting. This was about 1 AM on Saturday. 10 minutes after this tank was released, I did decide to get it. This AMX, he gave me abuse all battle, and if that wasn't enough, he decided to stick behind me, block me, pretty much do everything he could to get me killed. He did say in chat he would love to see me die, I'm a stupid idiot, so on. Same as this RU. I'm not sure if this RU did intend to block me here, but he did not help. So I had the AMX behind me, the RU in front of me. It was stupid, and this was my first ever battle. I believe we did win it. I didn't do too much damage because of these two great people. Now on to my next battle. This I was very frustrated about, very frustrated. I've been trying for 2 solid days to ace this tank. Considering it's brand new, not many people have got it. I've been doing 3.5k, 4k, 5 kills, supremacy, capturing 3 bases, and they all was only worthy of a first class medal. So I decided to flank on, well, not flank, but go with the heavies, heavy hill, which I opened pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the enemy. Now this tank, yes, I did pay for it. I didn't want to grind. It was a tank I really wanted. I don't really have too much time to do the grind. And then even so, if you do the grind, you still might not get the tank anyway. So I decided I'd get the tank. 20k gold. In my opinion, it was not worth 20k gold. Definitely not worth 20k gold. If I was to reverse back, I would probably have bought the tier 7. Mainly because it's pretty much the exact same tank, but a tier below. So instead of seeing tier 9 and 7, you see 6, 7 and 8. But other than that, it is a good tank. It is a good tank when you know how to play it. Now you've got no armor on your sides or your back, so you have to face the enemy. It's the kind of tank where in the enemy lineup you would prefer to see more heavies. Just like this battle, the enemy have got no mediums, because if a medium does get behind you, then, or to the side of you even, you will get penned with AP. Even in tier 9 battles, you could get destroyed by HE from all the big tanks. So I decided we take this IS-3 out. I'm not in too much of any bother. This T-29 he does take a shot off me, but I kill him. The Tiger 2 does also pen me, but again I was facing the side of him, so you have to face them. Always have to face them. Now this was a stupid error on my behalf. I decided to run down, take a shot of this KV-3 and get myself stuck for the next 20 or 30 seconds, which possibly cost me my ace. Now this is why this battle was so frustrating. I held that corner. No one on my team was pushing to the left, so I held the corner. I was taking shots, I was bouncing. I finally get out of getting stuck, and by the time I do that, this RHM, by the time I get there, is on what, 200 HP, so If I wouldn't have got stuck, he would have been full health by the time I got there, and I would have probably got 2 shots HE on him, which HE on this is well over 500. It's a great gun, very good gun. It's the best. The front armor is really good, but the gun is, in my opinion, is amazing. You can use AP the majority of the time. You don't need many APCR. So I sped that last bit up because I didn't really need to watch the enemy die. And I finish on 4447, 80k credits, which is, it's a great credit earner, but only first class, which I was very frustrated about. So we move on to the next battle on Canyon. Now this battle was a bit better. I played it maybe not how I should have played it, but I was telling my team to go to A. We've only got 1 medium, enemy's only got 1 medium. They do actually listen. They start going towards C, but they do actually listen and head towards A. So I decided, because the enemy have only got the 1 medium, I would take up the spot on the medium hill. So I believe I was on my own. I'm not too sure, I can't remember. I think one other tank did come with me, but as you can see, the enemy are capturing A, so we do know where they are, and my team are heading towards A. So I've been spotted on the hill. Best thing about this hill is obviously your armor, your gun depression, your tank's really big, so you can see over these little ridges. And I take a shot on that Tiger, and I open near enough all the enemy, but I do take a hit. I take a shot off this IS-6, and I pull back, and my worst nightmare, which I didn't want to come, was this Leopard, who I think should have been here before I'd even got there. So I'm not sure where he was, but he decided to come as soon as I got there. Straight away takes me down to now pretty much a 1 shot for the rest of the enemy team, except for this AT-15, who now cannot pen me, as he can only pretty much, I think, see my turret. So this is a great position. I do use APCR on him. I didn't want to take, I'm very low health, so I didn't want to take any chances, so I shoot him. This IS-6 is facing, well, he's facing the side, so, but he does take a very big shot from me. Could have killed me, luckily left me on 24 health. He's now put his quick reload on, so I know he's reloaded. I do not want to poke out, because I know he can pen me, because he just did. So I'll keep moving back and forward and take that great shot there. So 4 tanks left, 7 of us still alive. I don't really want to push. I'm only on 24 HP. They've still got a tier 9 and 3 tier 8s alive, pretty much all on full health. So I decided to stick here and cap. Shoot that IS-8, but it damaged him. It didn't take no health from him, just his tracks, I believe. I'm not too sure. Now this T28 prop, I take 1 shot off him. I need to move, but I don't want to move because I was capping the base and I was very close to capping, but they was looking at me. But luckily that T28 prop does bounce on me. This IS-8 is looking at me. I'm trying to angle as best as I can, and he takes a shot and a lucky bounce as well. So I pull back. Cannot see the T28, can't see the IS-8, but I can see the IS-3 side, who is just sitting there, not wanting to know me. But again, I am spotted, and I think, yeah, there's two alive, Tiger and the IS. So I take 1 more shot on the Tiger before he is killed very soon. There we go. Someone takes this IS-3, and watch this shot. That is a great shot, a fantastic shot. I love that shot. got me 2 kills. Like I said, I went down low health really early on. Didn't need to move where I was, stayed where I was, and finally ace the tank. 4,633 medal, 33 damage, all the medals pretty much that you can do. 1,000 assist, spot 6, pretty much all of them. And this took me 119 battles. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again very soon.